We're dating. Well, did she kiss him? I swear she kissed him. Like your song or something like that. I don't know. That's probably a different person. Who knows? But I swear she used to be with DDG. I don't know if they were actually dating. Maybe friends. Maybe friends. Could be friends. I don't know. Well, let's see though.
That's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying.
And Wendy Ortiz has recently been under a
Ortiz. My bad.
lot of hot water, and it's not even because of anything she's.
That nigga shirtless with boxes. Is that Under Armour girdle? Nigga is shirtless in a nigga's house with boxes on. What the fuck, bro? Bro, trying to be me so bad.
Doing in particular, but more of her cult-like fan base that a bunch of people are apparently afraid.
Oh, didn't Dabble get plastic surgery or some shit? That's what I was hearing.
Of. Crazy enough, she isn't even a veteran when it comes to streaming, at least on Twitch. A lot of people from the WRL community probably found her out due to DDG, and unfortunately for her, it seems like the person that brought her into here is also going to be somebody that's bringing her downfall, with her most recent fallout literally being with him and him taking a jab at her audience saying that they're going to be the reason she's not going to be able to get any collabs. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even is Wendy Ortiz for anyone that's unaware, and why are so many people hating on her?
Is that what's the name? Cinco? J Cinco?
But also fearing like her all at the same time.
That girl's fan base.
That girl's?
Alright.
What?
It's just insane.
That girl is just mad she didn't win. Ooh. And then earlier she was like, oh, TikTok's trying to pin us against each other. That's you.
If you want to skip around at any point, timestamps below in the description and in the comments section. Wendy Ortiz, as I said earlier, is not a veteran to streaming, but actually pretty new, at least for most people in the WRL community, where she got her start before streaming on places like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, where she boasts a huge following of over 4.1 million people. With that big of a following, you expect to see her doing collabs like crazy, but not really in live streaming until DDG came along, where for me personally, it was the first time I ever saw her in this new era of content creation, that being live streaming. And this also introduced a new fan base, and not only Wendy, but also a new fan base to live streaming, and that fan base could not get enough of what they were seeing. It seemed like Wendy and DDG clips were flying out like crazy, and they were all doing numbers.
Do you care that you're short?
DG like 5'7". I thought DG, like on a serious note, I swear he's like 5'7", or around there. Is he? How tall is DDG? Reminder, DDG is 5 foot. DDG is 5 foot? What the Okay, please don't. Please don't. Oh my days. Yo. Hold up. What?
I dropped down pretty far, bro. Hold on. No. Don't tell nobody.
You the same height. Let me see how that is. Hold on. Yeah.
He said, do not tell nobody.
You height boosted?
I'm gonna drop down. No, it ain't. I dropped down pretty far, bro. Hold on. No. Don't tell nobody.
How tall isn't Kyson now like 5? I swear Kyson now was like 5'5". How tall is Kai? I swear he's like 5'5". So I don't know what. I know Mr. B is like 6 something, like 5'4", 5'3". Ouch. Yeah, maybe his parents were short, most likely. But it is what it is, though. Who really cares? Like, if you really care, some parasocial nigga shit, bro. What the fuck? And Christian, I don't even care. He's short. It is what it is. When life gives you sparkles and rainbows, you turn it into a milk. Think about it. If you think too hard on it, I don't know. You might blow up. I don't know.
I get to that.
How much deeper can it get?
See, I know what they're doing. They're seeing sexual shit just for niggas to think, oh my god, but they might be, oh my god, they might be doing it behind back screen. I'll be doing it in the back or some shit. Yeah, like how deep it can it get? Way deeper. Chill, man, I'm chilling.
What you mean by that? But this is, let me see.
I like ugly cute guys. Like they're ugly, but it's cute.
Like a
Kind
pug.
of like you.
I'm ugly.
Calling him ugly is crazy.
If you ask me, she was a pretty good live streamer. Even without being with DDG, when she had her solo moments, she was still funny and pulling a consistent viewership, not even just on Twitch, but on TikTok Live when she was going out and doing these things. It seemed like this was going to be a amazing avenue for her as a creator and just a fresh new step into her journey. Unfortunately for Wendy, the good times would not last forever as hardship had to come. That was in the form of drama and beef with a lot of live streamers. It just seemed like once she stepped in the realm of Twitch, a bunch of people wanted to start beefing with her, one of those being the king of Twitch that eventually left, Aiden Ross.
I'm not holding back on Wendy. We are going to go crazy on Wendy for what she said about Tory Lanez. My brother really got stabbed 14 times, bro. I don't around when it comes like that. So Wendy, I got something for you. Don't even worry about it. You and your fat Tour de fans can't do, they don't scare me, bro. I don't give a full, bro. This streaming you're doing, do you not understand? I'm the Don. Call it cringe, call however you want. This is my
Oh, Don. Oh, they say he's a Don because, like, you know, don't know what Don is. It's from Godfather. Don Corleone. Yo, see it. Yo, is that thumb? Is that thumb? That's basically how he talks. No, he does not talk like that. Corleone. No, it's not like. Oh, yo, like I'm just playing the game. Playing Godfather 1 and 2. Sure, it's actually nice. I did not watch the show. Or the movie, whatever. I should watch it. I recommend it. I'm not watching it, but like, I'm just recommend it.
For her first known streamer beef to be with Aiden Ross, out of all people, is pretty insane, especially since most gripes people have with her is that her community is really toxic. So for her first notable person she had an ordeal with being Aiden, whose community is known for being one of the most toxic communities on any platform, is pretty ironic, and it all started purely because of what happened with Tory Lanez when he unfortunately got stabbed, and her response to it was just that she doesn't feel like anybody should feel bad for Tory Lanez. He's just not someone you should feel bad for.
I don't think Tori is like someone you can feel bad for.
Well, I'm just saying, it's sad that it happened to somebody that it shouldn't happen.
I still think if he comes out innocent, people are still gonna hate him like this, though. They say he never shot her or shot Megan. They still say, "Oh, I don't feel bad for him." Still, whatever. Like what? Is he? I don't know if he's innocent though. I don't know.
To anybody, to be honest.
Aiden Ross, seeing a clip of her saying that, got pretty upset and genuinely said he was going to go back and forth with her and slide for his man's Tory because they were actually good friends. Yet it didn't seem like Wendy even cared, because later on a live stream she would speak about Aiden Ross again, literally comparing their fans to each other because he's known for having a toxic community, where she would make the first ever mention from any beef that I've seen, at least in the streamer community, of her fans actually being pretty toxic and very supportive of her regardless of what's happening, and basically saying that no matter how bad your fans could be, hers are 10 times worse.
And I will not be speaking about, I don't want to say his name, Aiden Ross, because that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get everybody's attention and it's not working out for him. Like, he's literally just crazy, actually. And I don't care if his fans are crazy. My fans are crazier. Fandom versus fandom, bitch. And we're winning. We're like actually winning. And they're trying.
No. He might be most likely.
To say, okay, let me shut up. That they exposed my address and my social security number. So weird, guys. I think he's actually like genuinely, I believe he is misogynistic. Like, I genuinely believe like he.
Wait, what did she say?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah.
He hates women so bad. Dochi, me, and he's a Trump supporter.
While I know this isn't the main beef a lot of you clicked on this video for, I just wanted to show this as a little bit of context. Later on, this beef would end up getting squashed, with Wendy and Aiden Ross actually making up and saying that they are both pretty cool people outside of streaming. But I just wanted to use this as an example to show that Wendy Ortiz is aware of her fan base. So at any point in time, in case you see a clip or I show something, she talks about her fans not being a certain way or might act a little oblivious, she is very much aware of how her fans can act and the power she truly has, like most content creators are, regardless of how they might act or feel. Now in this situation, she was obviously overtly being attacked by the AR loyals, to the point of literally talking about getting doxxed, having fear for her life because of the private information they shared. It would make sense why her fans
What they even get his social security number? Like what? What the fuck, niggas? See, it's what niggas have too much time in their hand. Like literally, how the fuck you get that shit? That's literally private information. You can't just search someone's name and find their social security number. What? See, one of them probably had like intel, maybe like with the government or some shit. How the fuck they get that shit? So it's only you and you put it on your resume. Not resume. I'm not saying you don't put it on your resume. Like when they're giving you get a job, they literally ask for it. So maybe one of them worked at it and I found the file. The chance to their friends. I don't know. But like niggas have too much time in their hands. Why the fuck you know a nigga's social security number and shit? Like detective niggas need. See, Batman needs to recruit these niggas, bro. Like goddamn. Ultimate detectives. Like what?
will go out of the way to defend her in this situation. While in her most recent controversy with Pelloyr Max's Into Deep show appearance, it seems like a lot of her fans were attacking a bunch of people and it felt like it was for no apparent reason.
But niggas voted for just say for that. Yep.
Can I ask you something?
Of course you can.
Why is Krishan Rock here?
I'm confused. Is there a problem with her? Like,
there is a problem with her being here.
I told you. Nigga, that nigga cap, nigga.
Y'all got smoke?
Well, that's just weird.
No, but I'm saying like what? So there's actually other girls here too. There's mad girls.
No, of course I know.
So like, do y'all got like smoke?
Well, on the internet, yes.
Okay, so. Let me talk to you real quick. Can you talk to us?
For anyone that's unaware of what Into Deep is, Pelloyr Max's show, quick little rundown. This is a love show that Pelloyr Max.
Basically, that's Love Island, something like that. Something like that.
Has done before, and this is actually the second version of it. He brings in a couple of guys and girls, most of them being streamers, and basically has them all picked to be a couple, fighting amongst each other to see who can win a cash prize. Pretty simple stuff, and actually really good content. But one part of it is bringing in a new girl on some of the nights, and that new girl today happened to be Krishan Rock. Unfortunately, Wendy Ortiz actually had a problem with her over the internet, so when she heard that she was showing she actually felt like she was being set up by Pelloyr Max and went to confront him, which you saw in that clip right there. But it wasn't just her being upset, it was also her fan base, because when this clip made its rounds on Twitter and TikTok, a lot of the comments
like, why they beefing in the first place?
Was Whoa Nation, that being her fans, going crazy and scolding Pelloyr Max for apparently setting her up and using Wendy for views. Wendy needs to stay around.
Bro, I don't think Pelloyr Max needs fucking Wendy, bro. I don't think that he was already a thing before she was. So I don't think this nigga needs it. He's moving like Corey Kenshin, just disappearing now. Like what? That's like I saying, oh, Corey Kenshin needs his ex. Like the fuck? Nigga, he does not. Nigga does not need it. Like what?
Around her expanded crowd. Those other people were like playing with her too much. The look on his face when she first said something that he knew, because a normal person would have been like, oh, she wants to be on the show, not looking around. He's trying to act like he don't know. He was trying to cash in on Krishan.
Like, is it?
Whooping Wendy. Wendy says she's scared of her. I don't know why Krishan would want to fight someone.
I don't even think he even know.
who said she's scared of her. And this conversation right here sums up how most people probably feel about the situation.
Mac knows Wendy told Laura. They even had beef. He's chronically online. There's no way he didn't know. You went missing for 2 months. This event. You went missing for 2 months. This event is his comeback. Yeah, you can't tell me he didn't know though. He obviously knows Wendy has clout, and it's not like he didn't do any research. First off, I don't think Mac gives a fuck about her whole life story. Like, nigga, this is not. He's not doing no fucking documentary on her. Like, how the fuck is he supposed to know her backstory and shit? Like, nigga, this is not. What's that channel called that BC finds your backstory and everything? Oh, how you came up? They know. They just research you and everything. What's it called? The channel. I forgot the channel, but like, still, like, how the fuck is nigga supposed to know the whole shit? Meanwhile, I don't think he cares about her that much like that. Or he obviously knows when he has clout. Bro, he does not give a fuck. He has his own. He literally has his own. Bro has music, streaming, probably YouTube also. Like, he does not give a fuck. He has his own life to live. Why the fuck does everything have to be going on just one girl, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Delusional things I've ever seen in my life. Acting like Max knows Wendy's whole lore. I didn't even know they had beef. Laughing emoji. He's chronically online.
What?
There's no way he didn't know. He went missing for 2 months. This event is his comeback. You can't tell me he didn't know though. He obviously knows Wendy has clout right now, and it's not like he didn't do any research.
I did not know about any things you had going on.
You see? Did not know.
Yeah.
But with Krishan, I was made aware, understood when you told me on stream. Talk.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I don't know Mac, but I know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I know he wouldn't set me up like that. I think just in the moment. I heard she was here, and then I was like doing like.
Go emote only. Go emote only. Emote only.
I was thinking about like, oh, Alabama said bad baby's pulling up, and I was like, wait, Krishan Rock is here, so I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I got mad. Obviously, I'm sorry. I came over here. I told you. And I think it was just like,
it's all good. I completely understand. I completely understand. Yeah. You feel me? You felt like it was some weird, funny business going on. That's why I wanted to situate it, because I didn't want you to feel like that. Because I fuck with you. You cool. You feel me? Yeah. You done nothing but show me love. You feel me? Want to keep everything smooth.
All good.
He didn't know? Please.
Bro, these niggas are just fucking parasocial, bro. Oh, he's lying in a narcissist. Like, he knew what he was doing. Like, nigga, no one. Bro, Nick's just weird, bro.
Lying and a narcissist. He knew what he was doing. She's so naive. I think y'all get the point now. These fans are pretty delusional, and I want to spin back to that little convo show with her and the 5-star member, being that she said because Playboy Max is chronically online that he would know about the Wendy, Ortiz, and Krishan beef. When, as someone who was literally chronically online for their job, I had no idea that was a thing. There are some people that are truly that delusional that they see such a big number from her and think that everybody in the world knows about Wendy, when generally that's not the case. I don't want to say it's just her fan base, but it's kind of unfortunate when you go into any collab she has, any conversation or something like this where it's just a small misunderstanding of someone not knowing something and then immediately getting it cleared up, yet it's still an issue for her fans. Don't get me wrong, I don't feel like it's all unjustified, because some of the hate that her fans give to other people makes a lot of sense, especially in situations where they are talking bad about her, which is something that also happened on Max's Into Deep show with a specific contestant called Raya, who seemed a little upset after Wendy Ortiz along with D-Lou actually won the competition.
I'm not gonna say anything negative, but it is a little obvious that that girl's fan base.
D-Lou. Wasn't that what's his name? Zayas? Something like that. The muscular guy. Is that his friend? I remember seeing clips of them like back when I was a kid and shit.
It's just insane. We experienced it yesterday. So I feel like we low-key won, to be honest. Like, him, me.
If you ask me, this just sounds like a jealous girl upset she didn't win. And that's the vibe that almost anybody got from this. Wendy viewer, FaZe viewer, random person who might have caught the stream, or even saw the TikTok clip. And because of this hate, obviously people who are actually ride or dies for Wendy are gonna be upset that you're throwing shade at her over a small competition. Well, it's not actually that small because they had a cash prize, but still, over something that didn't seem that big. And when they actually ended up seeing this clip, they sent it over to Wendy herself, who ended up reacting to it in a pretty tamed way. Anybody else I would expect to crash out, especially when this person has been showing fake love to you. And all of a sudden it seems like they're hating on you for no real reason.
That girl's fan base.
That girl's?
Alright.
What?
It's just insane.
That girl is just mad she didn't win. Ooh. And then earlier she was like, oh, TikTok's trying to pin us against each other. Bitch, that's you. And then did you show her? She was like, congrats.
Every girls' friendships, bro. Like 80%, how 80% of girls' friendship are, bro. Niggas are all fake friends, just wait for secretly hitting on each other, bro. Just saying.
Did you show her?
Yeah.
Showing fake love and then hitting on somebody is very odd and weird, and it's not surprising to me that her fan base, after seeing those clips and her initial fake reaction to Wendy winning, that they would go and want to send hate. Now, I don't ever think that's the real answer because you disagree with somebody or because somebody sneak this is your favorite content creator. Still is very odd, but I could at least understand from their POV that is genuine hate and weird behavior, so they want to go out of their way to try and defend Wendy, which makes sense. A lot of her fan base is down to defend her no matter what she does and genuinely only wants the best for her, but it could be to her downfall. And in situations like that, yes, it can be justifiable, but when it comes to someone she was genuinely close with and who basically put her on the map for Twitch streaming, being DDG, it gets pretty odd, especially when her fans and even Wendy start showing hate towards him. And it all started off something that was
the person who basically blew you up is crazy. It's basically like the hot tour girl. From what he's saying, I don't know if that's exactly how it was, but it's kind of like the hot tour girl. Didn't even thank the person who got you there. Like, give him some bread for doing that, helping you.
To be a joke in the first place.
Yeah, did he just say?
He said, oh, for you, him use it for his own advantage. Yeah, that's what he did with the subs. That's what I'm saying.
And did he not?
Obviously a simple.
What's that look
That's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying.
And did he not?
Obviously a simple joke, just saying that, yeah, Wendy was only used on DD stream for subs, when we all know that's not true. They generally made some good content together and seemed like they were having a good time, but outside of being parasocial and trying to infiltrate my own feelings into their vibes or clips, DDG is a well-known rapper, streamer, and YouTuber. And not to glaze him, but I'm pretty sure he's doing well off when it comes to money. Along with Wendy, has an amazing following on Twitch along with TikTok. I don't think they need each other when it comes to any type of content thing. This is obviously just meant to be a joke because DDG actually ended up picking her first night, but then left her when he had found somebody different. So she's just playing on that, being like, hey, yeah, he only picked her for the subs and was just using her for views. Nothing that should be taken that serious. Yet it seemed like both fan bases were actually upset about this. Wendy's, because they felt like she was telling the truth. Obviously they didn't see it as a joke and were actually attacking DDG along with his saying that it's obvious that DDG just wants to use her for subs like everybody else does, basically putting Max under the bus and any other content creator that was throwing her any type of shade. While on the other hand, DDG's community was very off-put by that joke, literally saying that's not the case, pointing out what I said, that DDG wouldn't need to use her for subs.
That's what he did with the subs.
Yeah, music too. His music too. He does not. Yeah, he does not need it, bro. Go ahead, music, YouTube, maybe. I really say YouTube, bro. Said that shit twice. YouTube, Twitch, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And y'all gotta understand, bro. When niggas is streaming, okay, listen, and then y'all be getting mad at me because I be telling y'all what's real.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, when niggas is streaming, bro, y'all can't take everything serious or to heart, okay? I've said shit, everybody say shit. That's how you make the shit go. At the end of the day, bro, everybody and they mama know, Wendy know, I don't have to use her for shiznagas. That's not even a thing. Y'all should know that. I'm sure she knows that. Bro, 90% of my money, even when I went to Japan, comes from ads. You can't watch my stream without catching an ad, bro.
This was from DDG's most recent stream where he tried to clear the air and explain everything that was going down, just informing his chat and her community that he actually doesn't need her for subs. And that's not even where he makes the majority of his money. But even outside of that, it's pretty odd that people would jump to that conclusion. And again, yes, I'm putting this on both DDG's chat along with hers. If he personally did not take this as shade and just saw it as a funny joke on stream, then there's no reason that his community should be going out of their way to take offense on his behalf. That's pretty weird. But also, people on Wendy's side in her community were going very hard in all types of comment sections, going hard in all types of places to the point where DDG felt like he had to talk about it. Not only to help Wendy, but also to inform her community that they are ruining her chances of getting bigger because of the way they are treating people. And it showed a lot from Max's Into Deep segments.
Specifically talk to Woshin right now. What y'all doing is, bro, y'all making people scared of Wendy. When y'all getting these comments and y'all saying all this crazy shit, like, and y'all not understanding, this shit's fake, guys. Like, you gotta understand, no, Wendy's not actually dating D-Lou. Okay, it's a show. You think niggas is really acting like this in real life? It's a show. When y'all try to make that crossover from real life, from and content and fucking entertainment, that's where y'all fuck up at as a fan base. And what y'all doing, y'all putting her in a pickle where y'all making motherfuckers scared to even fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making niggas not want to fuck with her. All this bullying y'all doing to girls, all this bullying y'all doing to niggas that she collabing with, y'all fucking her up, bro, in the long run, because collaborations is how you win. A motherfucker will be scared to collab with her. They don't give, it's not about numbers. It's not about none of that shit. It's about building a community.
DDG is definitely right in this scenario. And specifically talking broadly, imagine you're a content creator that wants to collab with Wendy. You open up Twitter to see that Wendy's entire fan base is attacking Playboy Max because he didn't know one detail about her. Imagine seeing that as another content creator that might want to collab with her. Now, do you do a bunch of research so you're informed about her? Now do you sit back and just not do the collab at all? Because what if you say the wrong thing or bring up something that they might not like? Now you're consistently getting attacked. Now I wouldn't say it's on the level of certain other fan bases. People just saying mean things to you in their comment section is actually pretty tame for what they could possibly be doing, but still would cause a lot of people to not want to do any types of streams, YouTube videos, or sort of collabs with you, because now they feel like they're walking on eggshells just to have fun and make content. And that shouldn't be the case. Unfortunately for her, she actually does feed into her fan base, which I feel like is a pretty big no-no when it comes to having a fan base that people already regard as toxic. Specifically in this instance with DDG, that apparently has them unfollowing each other and literally breaking off connections, because after these clips went out, she ended up going on her IG story and saying they love how supportive my people are until it no longer benefits them. Anyway, thank you guys for everything.
What my people are, they'll no longer benefit them. What that's supposed to mean?
Now, in that clip, yes, DDG is definitely throwing shade at her fan base, not even Wendy as a creator. He didn't say anything bad about her and literally talked about how he wanted her to do well. Yet, it just seems like she's breaking off a connection with him because of how her fans are acting, which she can't really control, but at the same time could at least condemn their actions. And this caused him to later go on Twitter and reply to her.
I'm talking removing a friend or person because your friend tell you, oh, that's a bad person, but are you even going out to find out yourself? It feels like blocking someone even though you don't even know them. Your friends will be like, oh my god, yo, he's bad. I saw him. He was with, like, I don't know, with such and such. So like, what? Weird behavior, bro.
Saying, nah, that IG story sneak diss is crazy. Laughing emoji. Y'all was right. I was tripping. Now, maybe it's just that I don't understand why this would break somebody up. Purely because he's talking about her fan base being toxic. At no point in time did you even hear.
She even said her fan base is. She basically technically said it.
Anybody I put up in this video outside of like Aiden Ross said that they have a problem with Wendy. It was mainly her fan base every single time. Even with the riot situation, they were talking about her fans, not Wendy as a person, throwing shade at her, calling her bad, calling her a fake, calling her anything. It's purely her fans. And it seems like she is enabling her fans, not only allowing them to do it, but basically encouraging them to do it. And we get that actual insight from Silky, who was on In Too Deep and got to see it firsthand.
Yo, her base will enable, and it's like you could really see that somebody is heavily influenced by it. Cause like Wendy, yo, bro, I literally sat there and spoke to Wendy, right? And she seemed like a normal person, right? She is a normal person, and she goes on TikTok, she looks at her comments, she looks at her shit, and she's like, nah, that's true, that's right, nah, that was happening. Bro, these are people that's not living in your world, Wendy. Like you gotta have a realization. These are people that's not living in your world, Wendy. They are living through you, and they think that every single emotion that you're supposed to have is because of how they're feeling at home, my nigga. That shit is corny.
Don't get me wrong, every fan base imaginable, no matter how pure or nice it might be, is going to have a toxic side. And I feel like it's up to the creators of that fan base, specifically when you talk about content creation, to make sure that they don't control them at all. Because once you see as a fan that you can get under this content creator skin, or that you can get them to move and feel how you feel, you're gonna basically continuously do that. Because it doesn't matter how much the fans might hate you doing something, at the end of the day, you're the content creator. You can collab with whoever you want, you can do it whatever you want. But if you're just getting enabled by your fans and you just do whatever they want to do and you feel however they want to feel, then their toxicity is only going to grow more and you're doing nothing to stop it. And that's what I feel like is happening with Wendy right here. Yes, her fans could be on the more toxic side, but as long as she didn't enable them or allow them to continue to grow this type of toxicity and feel like it was okay, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal, because every fan base is toxic in some way. It's just how the content creator enables them and allows them to do that toxicity. And throughout all this time, maybe I just didn't find it, but I didn't see any clips of her outright telling her fans not to do or attack certain people. I'm pretty sure they might be there, but personally, I couldn't find them. Maybe that's just on me, bad journalism, I don't know. But overall, I feel like Wendy just has to have a sit down with not only her fan base, but anybody they have attacked or felt like they have had controversy with, and explain to them that this is not real life. Content creation is fake. It's entertainment, and some things that get said and some things that happen should not be taken that seriously. But at the end of the day, that's just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best.
Look, did this shit look like a pop? I'm talking about the game. Yo, do you know how OG you have to be to remember Pop Tarts, bro? Fucking old head. But like still, like, yo, Pop Tarts were low-key tough though, back in the days. I miss them. I miss it, bro. But like anyways, yeah, that's low-key gonna be it.